Hola, hello, bonjour, hola, and hello. Because today we are doing the first episode of Pan American News. The only news that focuses on North America and South American country relations. Today's topic, we got the beautiful province, my province, of Canada, Alberta. And we're talking about how today how Daniel Smith, the Premier of Alberta, or the leader, governor, whatever you like to call it, leader of Alberta, has refused to cut off oil exports or energy exports to the United States. As you may know, the United States, or Trump in particular, has threatened 25% tariffs on all goods going through, all exports coming to the United States from Canada. aka, if you're trying to export something to the United States, you have to pay 25% of what you're exporting. So think what you'll do about that. But Trudeau held a conference with all the provincial leaders, aka all the states, or whatever you like to call them, all the leaders of provinces, and they tried to figure out a way on how to deal with this. They didn't figure out anything from what I could find. Apparently, Trudeau said the robust consequences. Guess who didn't show up? Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith didn't even show up to the conference because she did not care. She already had her mindset on how she's going to deal with this. Everyone else, retaliatory tariffs, they'll stop sending some exports to the United States, not all, but a little, and they'll probably put retaliatory tariffs on the US, making so when the US exports something here, costs them money. But Daniel Smith refuses to do that, and she will keep on sending oil energy to the US. Now there's one thing you have to understand about why this is important. See, this is important because Alberta is the oil capital of Canada. It produces all their oil, most of their energy. Like 84% of Canada's oil comes from the great province of Alberta. Oil is a big part of Alberta. 20% of its GDP is oil, and 5.9% of its employment is oil-related, aka 35,000 jobs are oil. They produce 4.3 million barrels of oil a day, or at least in 2023, and they made 28 billion from oil. So oil is a big part of them, and energy is the main thing in politics. So, sorry about that, storage cut out. Sorry for being so monotone. Anyways, you get the gist. Oil is a big part of Alberta's everything. The oil capital of Canada, yada yada yada. Let's get back on track. Now, not saying America relies on Alberta / Canadian oil, but it's definitely a big part of their oil. Here's some statistics I found. 97% of Canada's exports of oil, the oil they're giving out to everyone, goes to the United States of America. And 87% of that oil is from Alberta. And Canada is the main exporter of, I don't know exactly oil, but the main exporter to 35 states. So the main country that's giving them stuff, other from the United States government, is Canada / mostly Alberta. And 89% of Alberta's trade is with the United States of America. So there's a lot to think about, a lot to make your opinions about. Is it bad that Daniel's refusing to retaliate against United States tariffs, or is it good that Daniel Smith doesn't want normal day Americans to suffer in oil prices, all that jazz? They don't want them to suffer since oil's a big, Albertan oil is a pretty big part of them, and pretty big part of the oil in like upper United States. So if that suddenly got cut off or like reduced by a lot, that could definitely affect oil prices, and that could definitely affect a lot of people's lives. Is it good that Daniel Smith is doing that, or should we show strength against Trump and try to have the tariffs stop? I don't care. I don't know what you think, and I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just telling you the facts. I'm not that good at research, so I'm not sure if these are totally true, but they're probably true since they're from big boy media companies. I don't know what's true. You know what is true? That this is the end of the first episode of Pan American News. Bye.
How proud to be an Albertan, where I used to know.